Welcome back to CoachTrick, where magic meets inspiration and success. In this tutorial, prepare to witness a true miracle. Picture this. Both the magician and the spectator freely select random cards from a thoroughly shuffled deck. What follows is nothing short of miraculous. Despite the cards being lost, the deck being mixed and divided with multiple cuts, the selected cards are found at identical positions in two separate packs. And here's the best part. This mind-boggling miracle is entirely self-working, requiring no setup, sleight of hand, or difficult moves. And the magic doesn't stop there. As usual, we'll also reflect on the link between learning magic and developing skills for wider success. So stick around for the usual inspiring message. Okay, buckle up and let's jump in to the impossible. Grab some cards and let's go. Okay, as ever, let's kickstart by taking a look at the effect itself. This is a trick that you can perform with a couple of spectators or just you and a single spectator. It works the same either way. And this is going to be a demonstration of the power of connection that exists between two randomly selected cards. And to start with, you can ask a spectator just to give the deck a shuffle. They can shuffle the cards as much as they like. They truly are mixed. And that's what adds to the impact. You now want the spectator to divide the deck into exactly two. So ask them to deal 26 cards to the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we now have two even piles of cards. Ask the spectator to select one of these that they will use. Let's say they select this one just here. That leaves you with this pile to use. And you're now each going to select a totally random card from your respective pile. So the spectator will take their pile and they'll give the cards a shuffle. Once they're happy that they're really mixed, they'll look at and remember the top card as their selected card. So in this instance, the 2 of clubs, and you will do exactly the same. You'll shuffle your cards and you'll look at and remember the top card, the 5 of clubs, as your selected card and place that back on top. So both you and the spectator have now selected a totally random card. You don't know the value of each other's card, but there's a magical connection that exists between them. And that's what you're now going to demonstrate. Gather the deck back up and now invite the spectator to make as many cuts to this deck as they like. We want them to be really confident that these cards truly are mixed, so they can cut the deck wherever they like and they can cut it as many times as they like. Once they're happy that the cards really are mixed up, you now want them to divide the deck again into exactly two. So once again, ask them to deal 26 cards to the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we now have two exactly even piles again. Let's just reflect on where we are. From a shuffled deck, both the magician and the spectator have selected a totally random card. Those cards were returned and the deck was given multiple cuts. There's no way that anybody could know where those cards are. They could literally be anywhere. However, we're now going to demonstrate that they remain powerfully connected. Ask the spectator to select either of these piles. Let's say they select this one just here. Ask them to turn their pile face up, and you're going to use this pile just here, and that will remain face down. You're each now going to simultaneously deal cards until you see one of the selected cards. Remember, in this instance, the spectator selected the 2 of clubs, and I selected the 5 of clubs. So we're going to deal cards simultaneously until we see one of those cards. Remember, the 2 of clubs or the 5 of clubs. So there's the 2 of clubs, the spectator's card, so they will call stop at this point. Now for the first time you can reveal that your card was the 5 of clubs. You can reflect on the fact that that card could be anywhere. However, due to the power of the connection between the cards, the 5 of clubs also just happens to be exactly here. This is a really fun effect. It just seems there's no way that the 2 cards could be in exactly the same positions after all of that mixing. And yet this will work every single time. So stick around, because now I will show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's take a look at the secret to this location miracle. This trick is entirely self-working. And you can start by asking a spectator just to give the deck a shuffle. The cards really are mixed, and that's what adds to the impact. Once they've shuffled the deck, you now want to divide the deck into exactly 2. So to do that, just ask the spectator to deal a pile of 26 cards to the table. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So you now have 2 exactly even piles of cards. Ask the spectator to select one for themselves. It doesn't matter which one they select. Let's say they go for that one, you'll take the other pile. The spectator will now shuffle their cards again. So the cards really are mixed, and they'll take a look at the top card and remember that one as their selected card. It doesn't matter what cards are selected, it's going to work with any cards. So the 10 of clubs, and you're going to do exactly the same. Shuffle your pack and take a look at and remember your top card, the 2 of spades, and then place that back on top. You're now going to rejoin the deck by placing one half on top of the other, and it doesn't matter what half goes on top, that's a totally free choice. You now want the spectator to give the deck as many cuts as they like in order to ensure the cards are truly mixed. So invite them to cut the deck as many times as they want to cut it, and they really can cut it wherever they like and as many times as they like. And this is what makes the deck, or the trick, just seem totally impossible. Because after a few cuts, it just seems totally impossible that anybody could know where any of those cards are, including the selected cards. You now want to take the deck and again divide it into exactly 2. So once again, ask the spectator to deal a pile of 26 cards. 1, 2, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we now have 2 even piles. And the spectator can select either of these piles, it doesn't matter. So let's say they take this pile just here, you'll have the other pile. You now want to turn one of these piles face up so you can see the cards. And again, it doesn't matter which of the piles, it can be any. So you can ask the spectator to choose. Let's say they turn this pile face up here. Now, it seems totally unbelievable, but each of the selected cards is now in exactly the same position in each pack. Don't ask me to explain how. It just is, and that's what you're now going to reveal. So you're each going to deal single cards simultaneously into a new pile until you see one of the selected cards. Remember, in this instance, the 10 of clubs or the 2 of spades. So simultaneously deal cards into new piles. And remember, on the lookout for the 10 of clubs or the 2 of spades. So there's the 10 of clubs. Remember, the spectator selected the 10 of clubs, so they'll call stop at this point. They'll say, that's my card. And all that's left to do now is to name your selected card, which was the 2 of spades, and reveal the miracle that somehow, even after all of that mixing, it's in exactly the same position. This is a great little trick. You don't need to understand how it works, you just need to trust that it does work. So take this one, practice it, go out there, perform it, and above all else, have fun. As we wrap up this tutorial, remember that magic isn't just about the tricks. It's a reminder that amazing things can happen when you believe in yourself. With each trick mastered, you're not just captivating audiences, you're also building the skills you need to succeed in anything you set your mind to. Stay focused, keep believing, and there really is no limit to what you can achieve. Until next time, keep the magic alive, keep believing, and take care.